Hi, Rogues! Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. Happy Sunday. Hopefully your weekend has been going really well. Mine's been okay. It's getting warm again here. It's 85 outside right now, I think, which is just too hot. Hi, Garlic. How are you? I did finally manage to do laundry last night. Woo! It had been waiting a while, so they were renovating our laundry room at our apartment complex, and I went in and it's like, ooh, shiny. Nice new machines. It was really nice. Oh, Ultima streams are on Saturday, Garlic, but I'm glad you showed up to say hi. Yeah, today is Mass Effect. But yeah, yesterday we did, how many hours? 3 hours of Ultima 3, and made some good progress. I finally went through the Whirlpool. I'm not sure where we're at in this game. I think we just got Liara in this game. Yeah. My whole schedule is confused at the moment because I'm supposed to play D&D on Saturdays, but we're playing today, and so my brain insists that today is Saturday. But it's not Saturday. So, anyway, yeah. I'm gonna fire up the game and we'll see where we're at. There we go. Usually people are a little slow coming in, but it's nice to have somebody here at the start. Let me see. Don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I think I was running around the ship talking to people, but have all of these side missions. So many side missions. I can avoid all plot. New codex entry. Three most politically? Asari culture. Because of their long lifespan, Asari tend to have a long view, not common in other races. When they encounter a new species or situation, the Asari are more comfortable with an extended period of passive observation and study than immediate action. They are unfazed that some of their investments or decisions may not pay off for decades or centuries. Matriarchs can seem to make incomprehensible decisions, but their insight is evident when their carefully laid plans come to fruition. In interstellar relations, this long view manifests as an unspoken policy of centrism. The Asari instinctively seek to maintain stable balances of economic, political, and military power. Traditionally, Asari spread their influence through cultural domination and intellectual superiority. They invite new species of advanced development to join the galactic community, knowing that their ideals and beliefs will inevitably influence the existing culture. Hang on. Extinct races. Prothean's Cipher. The Prothean Beacon downloaded its... Wait. We had to have read that one before. I don't know which one is new. The Prothean Beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It has been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as the collective unconscious. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind is the cultural knowledge of a Prothean. the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. Planets and locations? Gagarin Station. Gagarin Station? Gagarin Station is the largest deep space station built by humanity, a Bernal sphere design with a 500-meter diameter habitable area. It was constructed beyond Pluto, nearly 80 astronomical units, 12 billion kilometers from Sol. Moving crew and materials to this location bankrupted most of the backers. Gagarin was placed at the inner edge of the heliopause, the point at which the solar wind can no longer push back the interstellar medium. It was built to test a number of faster-than-light drive principles that theoretically could only occur in interstellar space. The station was nicknamed Jump Zero, as it was intended to be the jumping-off point for humanity's expansion into the galaxy. Shortly after the station was completed, the Prothean ruins were discovered on Mars, rendering the entire effort moot. After struggling to make a profit for a decade, Gagarin was sold to the Systems Alliance in 2159 for a fraction of its construction costs. The Alliance refurbished it as a research and training center for the recently discovered biotic phenomenon. In 2169, the Biotic Acclimation and Training Program was shut down, and Gagarin became a general research facility. Its remote location and intentional isolation from the extranet makes it popular for dangerous research, particularly in the field of artificial intelligence. Humanity's first stable AI, the Alliance-sponsored ELIZA, achieved sapience at Gagarin in 2172. Today, Gagarin Station has a permanent population of approximately 9,000. A plan has been proposed to move it to the gravitationally stable Barycenter point between Pluto and the Charon Relay, allowing it to serve as a gateway facility between the Sol and Arcturus systems. The high cost of safely moving its mass has delayed this indefinitely. Ships and vehicles. Starships. Heat management. Dispersal of heat generated by onboard systems is a critical issue for a ship. It cannot deal with the heat, if it cannot deal with the heat, the crew may be cooked within the hull. Radiation is the only way to shed heat in a vacuum. Civilian vessels utilize large, fragile radiator panels that are impossible to armor. Warships use diffuse radiator arrays, DRA, ceramic strips along the exterior of the armored hull. These make the ship appear striped to thermographic sensors. Since the arrangement of the strips depends on the internal configuration of the ship, the patterns for each vessel are unique and striking. On older ships, the DRA strips could become red or white hot. Dubbed tiger stripes or war paint by humans, the glowing DRA had a psychological impact on pirates and irregular forces. Strip radiators are not as efficient as panels, but if damaged by enemy fire, the ship only loses a small portion of its total radiation capacity. In most cases, a vessel's DRA alone allows it to cruise with no difficulties. Operations deep within a solar system can cause problems. A ship engaged in combat can produce titanic amounts of heat from maneuvering burns and weapons fire. When fighting in a high-heat environment, warships employ high-efficiency droplet heat sinks. In a droplet system, tanks of liquid sodium or lithium absorb heat within the ship. The liquid is vented from spray nozzles near the bow as a thin sheet of millions of micrometer-scale droplets. The droplets are caught at the stern and recycled into the system. A droplet system can sink 10 to 100 times as much heat as DRA strips. Droplet sheets resemble a surface ship's wake through the water. The wake peels out in sharp turns, spreading a fan of droplets as the ship changes vectors and leaves the coolant behind. I think we already read the one on biotic amps, but we have a new one here on biotic training. Biotic implants and amplifiers only provide the potential to create coherent mass effect fields. Whether biotics can actually do so is largely determined by their training. Biotics must develop Biotics must develop conscious control over their nervous systems, sending specific electrical impulses to the element 0 nodules embedded in their nerves. They are taught to use their implants and amps with biofeedback devices and physical mnemonics. Specific gestures or muscle movements fire the proper sequence of nerves to activate a certain skill. Phonetics Industries pioneered biotic training with the Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training Program. Although BAT did not achieve the desired results, many techniques taught are still used today. Many human think tanks are trying to develop some form of biotic super soldier. Most are benign efforts to create more flexible troops. Others, less publicly known, are unapologetic attempts to create Nietzschean supermen. Ugh. I don't know why I was tripping over my tongue at the end there, but looks like we have a primary one. Space combat.
Dominates space combat. The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them, or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay.
Why do I get the feeling that I'm going to have to do ship combat soon? Wait, there's more? Space combat. Combat endurance. Hi, Hannah! Welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. It's good to see you. How was your D&D? Heat limits the length and intensity of ship-to-ship combat. Starships generate enormous heat when they fire energy weapons, perform maneuvering burns, and run onboard combat electronics. In combat, warships produce heat more quickly than they can disperse it. As heat builds within a vessel, the crewed spaces become increasingly uncomfortable. Before the heat reaches lethal levels, a ship must win or retreat by entering FTL. After an FTL run, the ship halts, shuts down non-essential systems, and activates the heat radiation gear. Combat endurance varies by ship design, and by the battle's location. Battles in the deep cold of interstellar space can go on for some time. Engagements close to a star are brief. Since habitable worlds are usually close to a star, battles over them are frantic. You managed to get out of the Underdark, but now you're going back? I hope there's some good reason to go back into the Underdark. Generally not the most hospitable area. What mission? There's a lot of these UNC things. Something. Oh, that's the fan. Strange transmission. Biotic commune. Unusual readings. Hydra system of the Argos Rho cluster. I don't know. I feel like exploring. That's the map of the ship. Demons. Demons. Demons are the reason we're going back. I suppose that's a good reason. I don't know. I don't know enough about your campaign to know if that's a good reason or not, but I will trust that it is. I want elevator music. Put the elevator music on my ship. Let's take a look at the map here. I think we have seen everything in Artemis Tau at this point. Exodus. Varia. Hades Gamma. I think that was mentioned in one of the things. Gemini Sigma. Argos Rho. We're heading to Hades Gamma. Like, there are 2 systems here. Look at this pretty nebula. Nice and green and red. If demons break through in the Underdark, it's only a matter of time before they make it to the overworld. I mean, that makes sense. My D&D game, we're nearing the end of our campaign, and I think we're to the point now where we have to deal with one...
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
We have to deal with an existential threat. Just one more outstanding, potentially God-killing threat. Got a situation here. You're the only one who can handle it. How can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
You mean it became sentient?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
That sounds rather difficult.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay. I want to know why the Admiral's voice was distorted, and I don't like that he tried to, like, appeal to me on the, hey, you're human, you should come help us humans, aspect of it. That just, no. We're a galaxy together, and we should be working together and support each other, and anyway. Today is snuggling with kittens. That sounds like a good day. Today for me is trying to stay as cool as possible in this room as it heats up, because it is now afternoon. It is 85 degrees outside and humid, and I have the afternoon sun with my streaming setup. So it's going to get warm in here. It is currently 76.6 degrees Fahrenheit in here, which 24.8 degrees Celsius. I have a fan. It's currently on its lowest setting. It'll probably increase before I'm done with the stream. And this is the same room where I will be doing D&D from later. So. Ageko. During the initial survey of the Antaeus system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small, scorched world of Ageko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. Ageko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough, cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. I feel like I've heard that name before. Have we been here before? I don't know that there's any way for me to tell. Edmos. Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Traben's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. I really feel like we've been to this system before. Traben. Modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Traben's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step in... We've been here before. I'm reading it and I'm like, I recognize this. I've heard this. We've been here. I suppose I should actually plan where I'm going based on actual missions. I wanted to just explore. Okay. We have all of these missions for the UNC. I should just pick one and do one, shouldn't I? We just got this one about the Rogue VI. On Earth's moon. That would be neat. We could go visit the Sol system. Have this one in this at the Citadel. That's a collection one. That one just needs to be turned in on the Citadel. That one's a collection one, that's a collection one, that's a collection one. Valuable minerals is also a collection one. Privateers. A man named Garoth asked you to look for his missing brother. Garoth fears his brother's ship may have fallen victim to privateers while traveling through the Strenus system. Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula cluster. So either the Horsehead or the Sol system would be promising locations for us to go. Open the map? Oh. Helps if I hit the right button. Okay. We're gonna leave here. Apparently we've done Hades Gamma. Gemini Sigma, Argos Rho, Horsehead Nebula. And the Sol system is here, so one of these two would be good destinations. I think we've already looked at the Exodus. Yeah, we've already looked at the Exodus cluster. I don't know which one to go to. I feel like this one has main plot in it, so I'm gonna go here first. Wow. Kinda lonely out here, just one system in the local cluster. And it's Sol. Boom. I'm totally gonna read the entries on the planets in our own solar system. Our own planetary system. This is gonna be fun. Starting with Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. Orbital distance 0.39 AU. Orbital period 88 Earth days. Radius 2440 kilometers. Day length 58.7 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 430 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Venus. With its molten temperature sulfuric acid clouds and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population 800. Orbital distance 72 AU. Or 0.72 AU. 72 AU would be a long way out. Orbital period 224.7 Earth days. Radius 6,052 kilometers. Day length 243 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure 90 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 465 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.88 G. Earth. Una. Earth. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population, surface, 11.4 billion. Population L4 and L5 stations, 250,000. Orbital distance, 1 AU. Orbital period, 1 Earth years. Radius, 6,378 kilometers. Day length, 23.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 1 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 23 Celsius. Well, we know that's variable. We know the mission is on the moon, so we will skip Luna for now. Like the next is going to be Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Colony founded 2103. Population 3.4 million. Capital, Lowell City. Orbital distance 1.52 AU. Orbital period 1.88 Earth years. Radius 3,402 kilometers. Day length 24.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.06 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 138 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population all moons, 9,100. Orbital distance, 5.2 AU. Orbital period, 11.7 Earth years. Radius, 71,492 kilometers. Day length, 9.93 Earth hours. Saturn. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals, and Titan, 117,000. Capital, Huygens Dome. Orbital distance, 9.5 AU. Orbital period, 29.5 Earth years. Radius, 60,268 kilometers. Day length, 10.3 Earth hours. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space. Population 371,000, capital Sakharov Station, orbital distance 19.2 AU, orbital period 121.1 Earth years, radius 25,559 kilometers, day length 17.3 Earth hours. It's a pretty blue. Here we have Neptune. Ooh, that's an even prettier blue. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Population, Triton, 70. Orbital distance, 29.1 AU. Orbital period, 164.8 Earth years. Radius, 24,764 kilometers. Day length, 16.1 Earth hours. This is the first time that we've been to one of the home systems of one of, like, the Alliance races. I wonder if all of the others have population spread out to the entire system. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Population, gateway stations, 9,300. Orbital distance, 39.5 AU. Orbital period, 247.7 Earth years. Radius, 11.51 kilometers. Day length, 9.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, trace. Surface temperature, minus 229 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.06 G. So, that just leaves Little Luna. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. Colony founded 2069. Population 4.1 million. Capital Armstrong. Orbital distance 384,403 kilometers from Earth. Orbital period 27.3 Earth days. Radius 1,737 kilometers. Day length 27.3 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature minus 53 Celsius. Let's land on the moon. I mean, I'm gonna take the same people I always do. We did just get Liara, but I'm gonna take... Nope, I'm taking Caden and Tali. At some point in time, I will need to, like, kit out the others, but so far these are the two that have equipment and skills. I find it interesting that we don't just land at, like, a base on the moon. We get dropped off just like any other planet. Alliance training ground, debris, and the Mako. I get to drive around on the moon! I'm looking to see if there might be random things on the moon. So far, it does not seem like it. Nothing new showed up on the map. I'm at the corner. It won't let me go up higher. The background noise that they chose to include for the lunar surface is interesting. Hey, look! I can see North America. And jump! Whoops! I love that I'm able to just, like, jump around in this thing and it doesn't take damage, and... Okay. I say that so the game makes me take damage. Apparently, aerial acrobatics will cause damage to the Mako. Scouting the edges, seeing if there's anything unique or interesting. Don't think they're gonna give me anything this time. To have the training ground and the debris. Also, I may get stuck in a crater. Come on. You can make it. I know you can. Okay, we go sideways then. Up the crater wall! Up the wall! Yay! Okay. All of the other surfaces we've been on so far have been much easier to navigate. Ah! What was that? Somebody shooting at me? Only superficial damage. Hi, Geek Outs! How are you? It was more the fact that the game decided to give me damage as soon as I said, I love how you don't get damaged from jumping around on the surface. It's like, it heard me and decided to, punish me for my arrogance. Okay, my aim is bad. Apparently, I was just too far away. This morning I was playing a different game, running around shooting things. I was playing some MechWarrior 5 this morning, and this is much easier. Still don't want to go for the actual outpost yet. I have to investigate the debris. So far, so good, Geek Outs. It's the weekend, so I get to play games and hang out with people online. So yesterday I played my Ultima game on stream and then watched the Gax Pack play D&D. And then this morning I played Mech Warrior, and then I'm streaming this, and then I have my own D&D game tonight. So... yeah. I do believe that that is a significant difference. This is the first time I've...
Turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I hear you, Joker. It's the first time that I've played Mech Warrior. I had the game, but I hadn't really played it, so I played for a couple hours this morning, and it's similar, but different to the BattleTech game that I've been playing on Mondays on stream, which, of course, is turn-based, and the Mech Warrior is not turn-based. But it was still a lot of fun, so... I'm ignoring the objective and going for the secondary item on the map. Alright, Debris, where are ya? There it is. It looks so big on the map, and it's just this tiny little thing here. Hello, Debris.
Heading to position.
Keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting tab for some reason. It's left shift, not left tab. I do not like these little mini games at all. Shoot. Let's try that again. No. This isn't even really hard. It's just that I'm bad at it. I'm not using Omnigel. I'm gonna get this. Okay. Pay attention to where the orange pieces are. There. I successfully did it. Alright. I think the only thing left on the moon for us is the thing we came here to do. The right direction? No, it's not. That direction. Up on that ridge. Such a peaceful moon surface. Up, up, up the hill. Go up the hill. I don't know if this is the way I meant to go up. There's probably a much easier path. This is the one I've chosen. Okay. That is the target. What are we looking at strategically? What is there to shoot over here? I mean, something is shooting at me, but I haven't acquired any targets yet. Oh. Lots of turrets. All targets eliminated? I believe this green button over here may be our destination point. Hi, Portico. How are you today? Thank you for calling that efficient. Hi, Tony. How are you feeling today? I should probably have my weapons out. Did you get some good rest, too? Also, congrats on getting a shower. Okay. I need to do this and not fuck it up. I got it on the first try! Oh, jeez, Tony. I mean, good for catching up on work stuff, but also, like, staying up to work on work stuff until 3 is not the best thing. Want to shoot that thing because I don't want it exploding on me. Apparently that's not gonna happen. There we go. Don't like these things. They're gonna blow up in my face if I don't take them out first. Average decryption. Alright, where's a good spot? Here. In. It's not for lack of feeling well, but I tend to be much more productive after like 10 p.m. Like 10 to 2 are my most productive hours, which doesn't help with work. Okay, the music is kind of freaking me out a little bit. Just this tiny little tingly bells. I'm like, it's kind of creepy, and I am sure they intend for it to be so. Aha. Well, I was correct that it was not a good situation. Also, I didn't save. So let's go retrieve this salvage again. And fight the little cannon things on the surface. And remember to save this time so that we can go back into that fight. And hopefully not die. Like, the creepy music told me, and I knew I was going to be in for a fight, but also just didn't do well at the fight. Nope. Okay. Just do this. Get it over with. I hate these things. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate these mini games. You tell I don't really enjoy the mini game. I was waiting. I'm just gonna bypass it. No, Frogger was never one of my favorite games. I much prefer, so, when I played Andromeda, I much preferred the Sudoku-style minigame that was in Andromeda. I'm not familiar with Galaga. Is that another Frogger-like game? Come on. Mako, go up the hill. You can blame Eric for that. He got the Tiny Toon Adventures in my head. With, the stuff going down the hole, and now when I'm trying to go up hills, all I'm hearing is, Mako, go up the hill. Okay. Yeah, that's one I never played. I never got so good at a game in the 80s that I would have known exactly where to place my units to accomplish things. Alright, that's 4 of 6. Apparently the surface defenses is the easy part. Cool. I will take a look at it. I probably will be no good at it, but I'll take a look. Okay. We were fine here. No creepy music yet. Aren't there things to open? Average decryption. The problem is that this isn't just Frogger, this is circular Frogger. Like Frogger, you advance forward, but you also just move left and right. When you make left and right go around a circle, it gets really confusing for, like, spatially for my, controls. Thought I could get through there. Okay. I should say... Right. Can I just have the battle here? Ollie, you're in my way. Come on. Why can't I... Let me do things. It won't let me shoot. I can't... So, not really going better. Shoot. Well, I'm glad I saved. Oh yeah, if anybody's watching and wants to join the Discord, the link is there. Thank you, Tony, for sharing that. I haven't announced it in the Discord, but I have mentioned it on stream twice, I think, that tomorrow night, since tomorrow will be the... tomorrow is the last time, at least for a little while, that I will be playing BattleTech. I'm giving away a game key, a Steam key for BattleTech tomorrow on stream. Okay, these things are really difficult. Done! Jeepers Criddly. Shit. Did I survive?
Area secured.
I don't know how I survived.
That's the last of them.
Hi, Kira. How's your Sunday going? I was save again. That was not an easy fight. You haven't decided how your Sunday's going yet? We get to hunt down your family in D&D tonight. I think that's what we're doing. Honestly, it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember anything. Okay. There are more bad dudes. Now we have the creepy music again. What else is there? Ooh, Cheetos! Philip's gonna go to the grocery store and I want munchies, but I didn't put any munchies on the wish list, on the grocery list. Cheetos sound really good. Yesterday, while I was streaming, all I wanted was Pizza Hut. Like, that's all I wanted. Just a Pizza Hut pan pizza, mushroom and pepperoni. Unfortunately, during the last year, all of the Pizza Huts around here closed. So I ended up with Little Caesars instead. And it's just torture. It's absolute torture. On Twitter, they advertised to me, the promoted tweets about the Book It, Pizza Hut Book It, My Twitter feed is full of promoted tweets about Book It at Pizza Hut. And I'm like, there are no Pizza Huts here. This is the first time I've ever lived anywhere where there was not a Pizza Hut. Oh, yeah, during in the dining hall, I guess. But yeah, the franchise that ran all the Pizza Huts in the area closed the Pizza Huts. They have other businesses. They still have like Taco Bell and stuff like that, but they don't have Pizza Hut anymore. It's just really frustrating because Pizza Hut is what I grew up with. So when I get a pizza craving, it's usually a Pizza Hut craving. Okay. I assume that means timed? Yes. Toxic gas being vented into... I hope... I don't know. I will look at chat again in a second. Trying to do this quickly because apparently toxic gas. The lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing... The first of the 3?! I have to do this 2 more times! Portico, what do you mean you're trying to remember what happened to the Pizza Hut / Taco Bell? I mean, around here, they just closed all the Pizza Huts. But I don't know if you're referencing something else. Although, you know, Taco Bell wins the restaurant wars. So if I liked Taco Bell, I guess that would be a good thing. But considering that Taco Bell will be every restaurant and they won't just serve Taco Bell food, I could that would be okay, I suppose. I'm assuming the green indicator on me is the... What is... I'm confused. I thought that was my health. Why has it been going down steadily? Was that because of the toxic gas? If I get into the Mako, will my health come back? Oh! Yeah, we had one too, and... now it's just a Taco Bell. It doesn't have the Pizza Hut part anymore. Oh no! I mean, we would literally be there like once a week if there was a Popeyes here. The closest one is in Roanoke, and during the pandemic, Philip drove the 45 minutes to Roanoke to get Popeyes because he really likes Popeyes. Is that my health indicator? Should I do this? Apparently, yes. I have very much Metagel left. Okay. I got 2 more of these things to do. So, I grew up a couple blocks from a Popeyes, and I never had Popeyes before I moved in with Philip. Philip worked at Popeyes. He worked at the Popeyes that was a couple blocks from my house. I had never had Popeyes before. We grew up with KFC. Please tell me there's Metagel in here. I just want more Metagel. Well, this one's not going to happen. And then I proved myself wrong. Well, so we had Kentucky Fried Chicken because actually I don't know if Kentucky Fried Chicken was in Hawaii when we were there or not, but I mean, I was still relatively young when we moved to Virginia. So we definitely had KFC here, and then Kentucky Fried Chicken delivered for a while I was growing up. So we would get like the family deal delivered to us. Insufficient Omnigel. I don't know. I don't remember if we even had them in Hawaii. But so fried chicken growing up was either Kentucky Fried Chicken or it was Roy Rogers. Ready for Blasties. I know they're in here. I should have probably saved before opening that door, shouldn't I have? I come back here, can I close this door? And save the game. We're gonna do a new save just in case. Yeah, Tony, save! You know that thing where... Salad. Yeah. So we had Kentucky Fried Chicken for dinner on Friday, because Friday is our eat out night. And hang on, just 1 second. I've decided that I have to put Cheetos on the shopping list because of Kira. So I'm just doing that right now. Add that to that list there. I'm also almost out of M&Ms. I'm putting those on the list too. Also, I don't want to die immediately, so I'm just waiting for a second before going through this door. What the heck is that? I will investigate later. I'm wasting enough time as it is. There. Okay, those should be on that list. Yeah. So I get moments where I want either a salty snack or a sweet snack. And most of the time sweet snacks I want like fruit snacks or something like that. Lately I've been wanting chocolate. So M&Ms are on the list. Do this. Shit. Yes, Kira, you came back to talk of M&Ms. So half the time what I want is Pirate's Booty. But lately Cheetos, crunchy Cheetos for some reason, have been a thing that I've wanted. And then the M&Ms. It's either M&Ms or Starburst usually. Come on, out of the room. We got their attention. Find a fortifiable position, people. Make them come to you while you stay undercover. Isn't that how this is supposed to work? Shoot! Well, they cornered me. Must maintain food discipline. Chia and quinoa tortilla chips and salsa. That doesn't sound like a snack to me. But I suppose if it's what you want. And see, Twizzlers are much better than Starburst or M&Ms. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work either. I mean, yeah, Tony, that makes sense. I think, Philip decided to go with, almond butter instead of peanut butter. And discovered that the, organic almond butter isn't that good compared to commercial peanut butter. These fights are rather difficult, and I'm not doing so hot. Okay. Definitely the assault rifle is the way to go. Equipment? Well, let's take all of those. Don't know. Other than toggle my freaking helmet, it won't let me take my helmet off. I don't know why it won't let me. It's supposed to let you not show the helmet. What good is my purple hair if you can't see it? Ooh, mango is good. Oh, did your soda stream come? I would like to try something it makes at some point. We had been looking at a soda stream and then I never got it because I wasn't sure I would like it. I don't tend to like seltzer water. Shoot! The only way that I survived the last one was because I had plenty of Metagel. I'm not sure how to proceed with this fight. Yeah, so Kira, I would like to try what it makes at some point. Just to see if I like it. I actually went through most of the last year without caffeine, so caffeine's not a big issue for me, but soda is a thing. Okay. Am I just not, like, equipped enough for this? Is there some strategy I'm missing? Don't know. I hate that I have to go all the way into the room to draw them out. And then they're almost impossible to hit. I haven't gotten them all yet, but I'm doing better. And somehow earned another Metagel. Oh. I have no idea how I did that. I'm glad that I succeeded, but I have no idea what made that time different than the, like, 6 times before. Thank you for the smash emotes, the frying pans. I really maybe need to level up my assault rifles at some point. Because they were the appropriate weapon here, but also I'm not very good with them. Come on. Okay. Now the power junctions. Don't appear to be any things to pick up here. Do I have any Omnigel to try and get that thing? I could have Omnigel. Because I have to open the thing that I couldn't open before. Maybe that will give me enough Omnigel to do so? It was back here. A Raikou 5, a Storm 5, and a Thunder 4. If nothing else, they will be worth Omnigel. Okay. This is definitely the hardest mission I've been on so far as level of enemies that I'm fighting. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Well, that's just great. I now see what my error was there. Namely, I didn't save. It's okay. You know, I did it once. I know it can be done. It's gonna be perfectly alright. Okay, there was a... yeah, let's skip that. Right. Let's try manual. Which is just gonna frustrate me, but... apparently not. Okay. Then... I'm only looking at assault rifles at the moment. Why can't I toggle the helmet? I thought that was a thing I was supposed to be able to do, but I can't do it. And this was the point where Rogan went renegade. Renegade. The story. Or the Rogan story of chaos. I'm just gonna start shooting everything. It doesn't matter anymore whether you're on my side, I'm just gonna shoot ya. Because flames on the side of my face. Right. I wasn't doing too terribly. I just didn't hit the V button in time. There wasn't a whole lot I could do there. But yeah, I know that she won't. Okay. Thank you, Geek Outs. I just, so in Andromeda, you could just turn off the helmet entirely. Like, I knew Tali wouldn't, but, I mean, it doesn't even matter. It's a silly cosmetic thing, and was getting closer. I don't remember how to detonate the grenades. I threw them. I don't remember how to detonate them. Key binding. Throw grenade is G. I thought there was another thing I had to press to if I wanted to detonate it. Apparently not. Anywho, we're doing just fine. You know, why don't you switch over to your assault rifle too, Caden? It's frying pan time, you damn dirty animals. I mean, they're actually quite efficient killing machines, automated drone style. Shoot. We're doing just fine. Okay. We got this. We got this. It's just a bunch of drones. All right. This time I'm just gonna save for that one slight change so I don't ever have to do it again. Hopefully I don't have to worry about that, but, you know, I have done it now. We're doing fine. Absolutely, totally fine. No worries, no problems. We're just, you know, trying out different strategies. Absolutely, you know, we're first timing this. First try. Everything's perfectly good. I like the sniper rifle. It does good damage and has good control. It's just not working. Once more unto the breaches. Once more under the breaches. Yes. That's the phrase, right? Once more under the breaches. Darn it. I was doing better that time. I should have used the Metagel. I was resistant to using the Metagel. Kaden! That's my boyfriend you just knocked down. He doesn't know it yet, but... Don't remember how to wake them up. How do I get them up? Nope, that's not it. Key bindings. Use first aid? No, that's not it. Well, in another second or so, my Unity ability will be back, so... These drones are really bad! Like, why are they so hard? I should save now. Can I? I can't. Portico, I cannot save. Come on, drone. Here, droney, droney, drone. Come and say hello. Say hello to my little friend. I'm gonna have to use. Coming for you. Yes? Jeez. Aiden, can you do some healing? I don't remember. I thought you could. I can't. Why are you two being useless? Get in there and fight! Bad angles are not helping me here.
I'm better now.
Hey! Holy mackerel. I will stretch in 1 moment. Oh, thank you. Oh, and a double hydrate. Wow. That was a very difficult fight. They hit really hard. Oh, and hat trick. And a posture check. You all are... Oh, I put on. Yeah, first try. Absolutely. Because it's Pride Month, my Virginia is for Lovers Pride hat. And see, I have the perfect emote in my available to me. It's not my emote though, but there. That is the perfect emote for how I feel about what just happened. Now, I get to try and destroy this thing without having to use my last Metagel. Because I want to have at least one Metagel going into the next one. So I'm practicing distance shots. Oops, I overheated the gun. Alright, hopefully it works. I just need to not be close to them when I shoot them. Silly virtual intelligence. Kinetic barrier field. Bye. Data port. Wonder if I missed that in the other one. Sniper rifle. Works much better. An angle. I think the barrier may have gotten bigger. Either that or they're just trying to force me in there.
Eat this.
Clear.
Clear in here? How the heck do I get out? Oh, you can just shoot the barriers. I do think that I am taking poison damage. I believe you are correct. I don't know what to do about that. Oh. Frickin' shoot the barriers. The second of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. First try. Wow. Should I save now or when I get back outside? ¿Por qué lo nos dos? I mean, the answer to why not both is chaos. Okay. Alright, so I think it's just this one. If I leave the surface and come back, do I have to start all this over? Do I heal up if I go back to the ship? I wish I knew the answers to these things. But I did just save, so I'm gonna try it. Well, we're trying it. think I'm gonna take Rex. Oh! I mean, I could still do that. Is that a thing that I need to be doing? Yes, it is. Well, we'll just do that. Return to Normandy. Here's medical. Not in here. I want to say it's on the second floor. Great vehicle landing test, everyone. Yeah, I just assumed that it would auto-refill them when you came back onto the ship. Like, I didn't think that I would have to make a special trip to medical on the ship to replenish them. I just thought it would automatically do it. Because the whole point in coming back to the ship was to replenish my Metagel. Alright. Hayden's coming, and I think we're going to take Rex. I do need to look at Rex's kit before we go diving into any fights. Medal of Exploration 3. It's got an achievement. Equipment. For Rex. Avenger 5 is definitely an upgrade, so go ahead and equip that. Storm 5. Seems like it's probably the best one we've got. I mean, everything should be an upgrade over what you already had because I haven't really brought you with me before. Sniper rifle? I don't see you as using sniper rifles that much. Ooh, but that's not bad. The Naginata. Why is the hammer... Hammer's not as good as the Naginata. No biotics. Don't have any special armor for you. Installed. Armor piercing seems useful. Rail Extension 5 modifies the length of the barrel to increase damage, however, also increases weapon overheating. Well, we'll do it anyway. And this Incendiary Polonium. Toxic damage. Proton. Polonium. Kinetic stabilizer. Sure. Sure. I'm just gonna upgrade everything. Actually, that's not good. On this. Bio round. Okay. Right. Once more under the breaches. Yes. Yes. Yes, Tony, once more under the breaches. Oh, no. It is Flirt Effect after all. We may have a candidate for a future emote. Under the britches. That is, if I don't completely forget about it and I keep saying it, it may become an emote someday. Well, that's when I got the Mako stuck in a crater. Oh. I didn't know it was possible to completely flip the Mako, and I was like, how am I gonna get out of this one? Alright. Let me check the journal and make sure. Rogue VI. We just have the one left, so it did save. Going back to the ship was an option that I should have taken after the first one. Well, this virtual intelligence really does not want us here. I took all their breaches. I got no breaches. Perfect, Geekats. That was one of the most confusing and humorous scenes in that game. I'm still not sure what to make of Sarah. She didn't really like me that much because I was playing an elf. I don't... Okay. That's kind of freaking me out. There are, no hostiles on the, indicators. We still have the music. We have the shields up. Where are the bad guys? My health is the timer. Like, I expected a firefight. They're not here. I suppose it's possible. I thought it sure seems like this might be one I cleared. Well, that one went surprisingly easy. I don't know which one I need to go to. We already did this one. Alright, which means it's that one. Rex is like, why'd you bring me? There's not even any bad guys here. There were. I swear there were. This one has not been cleared. That's why I do so badly with this gun. I can't actually hit anything with it, apparently. Begin manual override. Oops. I'm not gonna make it. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, I can't save. Well, definitely a harder fight. I'll try it once. Why does it not want me to save? I do this? Will it let me? No. Alright. Assault rifle to the ready. Here goes everything. Honestly, this one seems easier. I know I've died twice, but it seems less chaotic. And you know, I have a rather large team. It does not make sense that I'm only going in with 3 people, knowing what the resistance was like in the previous 2 buildings. Like, I have a larger team. I have more than 3 people. I should be going in with more than 3 people. You know what? We're going to do that on the way out. Or at least after this fight. Okay. Slightly improved. Slightly improved. Oh dear. Alright. Come on. We got this. We got this. Maybe leave that. I don't want this one though. Alright. Okay. Nope, that doesn't. Here. Assault rifle. You too. So many booms. It goes boom and boom and boom.
Let's get moving.
Yes, Rex. Let's. Next time, don't fall down so quickly. Still want that. Still want you to have that. Drones. Okay. We're getting better, incrementally better. Unlike the last one where there was no obvious progress being made. This time we are making some improvements each time. All right. On to you. Did I? I'm stupid. I've been going in with Rex completely unleveled. I equipped his, like, I gave him equipment, but I never leveled him up. So he didn't have any abilities. I think this might be slightly easier than I was making it. Well, minor glitch, but this time right. Every time slightly different. I will come here. Change the weapon. I survived! Yes, yes, Tony. Absolutely saving. We're gonna try it manual. I got a little too excited there. Oh boy. Also, I hate those things, so I'm saving after doing it. Because I'm remembering to save at the moment. So why not? Also, I know I leveled. Gonna check and see what's up ahead before I do that, though. I actually kind of like the creepy music. I'm afraid of another firefight. Like, I don't know what to expect at this point. Turning to the right. I have a feeling if there was another one, they would have not let me save. So. Additional security drones powering up. Well, okay, my instincts were correct. Alright. Let me guess. Saving, not possible. Looks like security drones are back on the menu, boys! You do not take out my boyfriend. He doesn't know he's my boyfriend, and he can't die until he does. Just in case. This game may actually train me to save. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hardsuit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. 01, 001, 01, 0100, 1000, 01000101, 01001100, 01010000. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. I don't know what the specialization class achieved means, and I don't want to do this at like 30 minutes before the end of the stream, but I really need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna be just a second. I can leave this up on screen for you, Tony, if you want to figure out the binary code. I'll be right back. It says help. That is, of course... Oh, I wonder if it was calling out to AIs. Sorry, I'm now eating some M&Ms on stream because that was big battles. They're just the plain ones. Specialization class achieved. I don't know what that means. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Select specialization class. Shock Trooper. Highly trained killing machines, shock troopers excel in all combat functions. Increases health. That's a bonus. Damage protection. Immunity or barrier ability and adrenaline ability. Or Nemesis. Biotic specialist who uses mass effect fields to inflict heavy damage against opponents. Duration and damage for all biotic abilities. I really like the biotics. I don't use them as much in this game. As I did in Andromeda. I want to do I really want to do Nemesis. But I feel like Shock Trooper makes a lot of sense for the way I've been playing the game. I'm gonna go with the one I want. I don't know if it's the right one, but I went with it anyway. So where does that show up? Oh, here it is. Right. I have 4 points to spend. And hey, not leveling up, not applying the level up when I didn't, turned out to be a good thing, I guess. Considering we just got that specialization thing. Wait, I was accidentally playing on hard mode? By not having applied the level up? I mean, that just seems like a thing that I would normally do. Accidentally forget to level up. That's kind of where I would have put them too if I had done it myself. 2 more points in medicine. Alright. Alright, I think we are done here, boys. And I was right. Assault mechs were back on the menu. Oh, holster that gun. Where is the door? I don't know how to get out of here. There it is. Wait, there's a thing here? Begin manual override. I know what it actually means, but I really wish it meant overriding it using a manual. But instead, it refers to the Latin root manus, which means hands. I don't even need to go back to the Mako. I could just return to the Normandy. Yeah, throw the book at it. I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy now. They should not go messing with VIs here any longer. Extinct races. Protheans. Mars ruins. After 20 years of manned research outpost... Word... the tongue. Let me try that one more time. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Lowell City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. The South Polar region of Promethei Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near Deseado crater discovered an underground complex, a Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally not alone. While courts battled over who owned the ruins, the international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. The half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility were presumably used for first-hand observation. The South Polar region has sandworms and is a forbidden zone by the Spacing Guild? You're talking about the South Polar region of Mars, because my brain immediately went to the moon and the fact that the moon is haunted. Vehicles. Combat drones. We've definitely had some experience with those, now haven't we? Drones? Yes. Tony knows what I'm talking about. The moon is haunted. Mars, Arrakis, yeah. Ooh, when is that coming out? Or is that already out? The new Dune. I know there was a new Dune coming. That's all I know. Not out yet. Soon. I hope it's good. I read the first Dune novel, and I've seen the movie that had Patrick Stewart in it. And then I saw there was like a made-for-TV miniseries movie thing that I think I saw as well, but honestly don't remember. So I'm looking forward to new Dune but hopefully it's better than what we've had before. Drones are Why am I unable to read the words in the order that they are on the screen? Let me try that one more time. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ Mass Effect levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open-field battles as they are poorly armed or armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and ELINT, electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police utilize Dazzler drones, equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings. That is, deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. I love that they have an open parentheses here, but they never close it. So, 80s Dune, I watched a lot. I enjoyed. I was even attracted to some of the people in it when I was a kid. But there were just a lot of parts of it that just really I didn't like. The floating fat man was one of them. And so then, I don't know, but it has nostalgia to it for me. So, anyway. They pushed the release date of the new Dune to October 22nd. Okay. Thank you for getting that info for me, Hannah. Or just knowing it. Humanity and the Systems Alliance.
The home world and capital of
Woo.
humanity is entering a new
Earth.
golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
Yeah, I mean, Hannah, thank you for looking it up, because I didn't have any info other than that new Dune was coming. We could go back to the Citadel, but why? See any reason to go back there yet? This side quest just needs to go back to the Citadel. that one just needs me to go back to the Citadel. This one does not need me to go back to the Citadel. So this, I think, will be the next one that we do. Go to the Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula. And I guess I should start thinking about who we're gonna raid, because if I remember correctly, Amy is not streaming today. If I'm misremembering that, let me know and we'll just raid into Amy. But otherwise, I will have to look and see who we'll raid later. But that's about 15 minutes or so. Sol. Funnily enough, Sol is the sole system we can visit in that area. Guess we can go here. Where that side quest is. Ah, but Noveria is not the system where the side quest is. So we're good. Because Noveria is where main quest is. Ooh, new system. La 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 la. I'm going to try and read without tripping over my tongue. Yunthorl. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Yunthorl has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Orbital period 5.8 Earth years. Radius 5,905 kilometers. Day length 55.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 2.1 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 68 Celsius and surface gravity 0.8 G. I don't actually say atmospheres that way, but whenever I'm reading in my reading voice and I get to that, I always say atmospheres, and I don't know why. Medallion recovered. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yunthorl. Holly brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Antitara! Antitara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lend it a distinct brown tint. Orbital period 52 Earth years. Radius 35,417 kilometers. Day length 14.7 Earth hours. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Krellin? Krellin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Orbital period 74.9 Earth years. Radius 1,163 kilometers. Day length 36.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 147 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. Wait, unknown. MSV Majesty? The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Registry, private owner, Captain Willem. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads toward the nearby planet of Zawen. Shawen? Zawen or Shawen? I'm not sure which. That would be that planet, so that's the last one I want to... Thessalgon. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Thessalgon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Orbital period 173.4 Earth years, radius 53,520 kilometers, day length 15.5 Earth hours, day length 15.5 Earth atmospheres. That wouldn't have made sense, but that is what almost came out of my mouth. And then, of course, I told you exactly what I almost said. Shawen. Warning. Level 1, Cold Hazard. Shawen has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planetside conditions are hazardous, with constant ice storms racking the surface. Orbital period 97.3 Earth years. Radius 57.56 kilometers. Day length 21.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.79 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 131 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.8 G. I'm going to land the craft. I mean, Rex did do a good job, but right now we're just here to rescue stranded people, right? So we should be fine with our standard squad. He says, knowing that that's likely not going to be the case and that we'll probably end up having to fight. But Level 1 Hazard. This place has things to explore. First, we go this way. We'll run and look at this question mark, and that might be where we stop the game for today. Might do one or two of these. What do we have here? Is a corpse. Discovery. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Where is... Oh, there it is. Iridium deposit. Why do you make me play Frogger to do this too? Heavy metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a small deposit of iridium. Oh, I should probably get back inside the Mako soon. I forgot this was a level 1 hazard world. Right. So if we head north, there's an abandoned camp. Some debris off to the west. I have time for one more, I think. Oh, I can even see it. Look at it. Up there on the ridge. It doesn't look very warm. Nice ice planet. Why, there's nothing here. It's just like a parking space. Activate. Discovery. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Alright, we just got some more mineral deposits added to the map. So worth it to stop here. Going to and I'm gonna switch to this. And we'll just chat for a few minutes and then we'll end up raiding somewhere. Anyway, thank you all for coming by and watching me die and die and die and eventually win on my first try. Because it was totally the first try. I actually had a lot of fun with the fighting today. But yeah, I mean, it was first try. Totally first try. See, I even have Xander's emote to say so. So I will be playing more of Mass Effect next Sunday at 2. Which... Ooh, that's July the 4th. I maybe should not stream on the 4th because there will likely be fireworks that are loud and it would likely not be the best time to be streaming. So, in 2 weeks, on Sunday, I will be playing more Mass Effect. Oh, that's gonna be hard. But yeah, I think, I will probably not stream next Sunday, and just plan Saturday and Monday for streams. So, I do have the last of the, ornithology-related archive streams coming up this Wednesday at 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I will have my regular Ultima stream. Currently playing Ultima 3 Exodus, which is the 3rd installment in the Ultima gaming series. This game came out in 1983. And then, so tomorrow is the last Monday in June, which means that at the end of stream tomorrow, I will be, well, sometime during the stream tomorrow. I probably will do it before the end of the stream just so that I'm not scrambling to do it when we're trying to raid into Blood of the Void tomorrow. But tomorrow we will spin the wheel to see what game we will be playing on Mondays in July. Oh, wow, you're going to have normal festivities on Monday. Well, we'll be starting a new game that day, but, you know, if you can't make it for 4th of July festivities, then you can always catch up on the VOD or whatever, but enjoy what you do for 4th of July, for sure. I, as far as I know, don't have any plan. I might need to make a pop. Well, we'll see. Anyway, tomorrow we're spinning the wheel to see what we're going to play in July. It will be the last, at least for a while, the last time that we play BattleTech. And so I will be giving out a Steam code for BattleTech tomorrow on stream. In order to win, you will just need to be here and put the keyword in the chat. And you'll need to be a follower of the channel. And so be a follower, put the keyword in, and you'll have a chance to win a code for the Harebrained Schemes BattleTech game. It is a Steam code, so it will work on Windows, Mac, or Linux, as long as you have Steam installed. So that is coming up tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to spin the wheel. The wheel should be prepared to show you what it looks like. So I do have one adjustment to make before tomorrow, which is, it's too small for me to actually read it at the moment. I can't see what's on the wheel. So, Wildermyth, the one that Kira added, using her points, I need to increase the chance on that one a little bit. But otherwise, Carto has the greatest chance because it was a viewer redemption that's been on there the longest. Maniac Mansion and Wildermyth were both added via channel points this month, and so they have a slightly less a chance than Carto, but will have a greater chance than anything that I put on there without people using channel points. So one of those games will be what we play for July. If it's a shorter game that we can reasonably complete in like under 2 months, we'll just play through the whole thing. Otherwise, if it's a longer game like Star Trek Online, we'll just play it for a month and then we'll spin the wheel again. So that is how that works. And since nobody piped up to tell me that I was wrong about Amy not streaming, I do believe that she is not streaming today. So if nobody has a correction to that, I'm going to go ahead and look and see who we are going to raid. You know, I think if it will let me, I think we're going to raid into Biggest Bennis. Biggest Bennis is a super streamer from the UK. He has been doing 100 straight days of streaming. And today is day 100, and it is his birthday. So I think we're going to head over to Biggest Bennis. And, if you want, you can copy that message out to paste into the chat when we get over there, or just throw some emotes in to say hello. So I'm going to set up that raid now, and we will head on over to Biggest Bennis's stream. All right, that. Thank you, everybody, for coming by today. It's been a lot of fun playing the game with you. I always love having you here to hang out while I'm playing. And I hope that I get to see you again tomorrow or in a future stream. Thanks, everybody, for coming by, and I will see you later.